Welcome back to the channel. This is this Christmas special episode of the Woodland Kitchen. I've come back to the site I was at for episode 1, which is here where I've made this windbreak, and it's about 20 degrees Celsius warmer than what it was then. So I need to prepare all my wood because it's going to be an open fire cooking on my new cooker. So let's get into it. Bring you back when I'm there.
Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle. Every time I think I'm gonna wake up back in the jungle.
Right, I've just built a fire, prepped the wood. Have to get some more wood because it's going to get a really good coal bed from this. This is what we got so far. I've loaded it up with some wood wool to get it going. We're going to light it in a second. Use these 2 axes and a saw to prep it. But just need a good coal bed to get a cook on. Right, let's get it going. Right, I've been asked to do a strike on this because I haven't used it yet on camera. So I'm going to give that a strike and show how it goes. Nearly. We have flame. So the striker works on the classic Bushcraft knife, the PBK. Oi, my back, prepping wood. Let's cut some wood. Right, the fire is burning down, it's going really well, and I'll show you what we're going to cook today. Starting off, we have the pigs in blankets, pork and sage caramelised onion stuffing. So there's the chicken breast, I'm doing chicken today. There's the caramelised sage and stuffing, and there's the pigs in blankets. A couple of Yorkshire puddings, potatoes, potatoes, parsnips and carrots to be roasted. I'm having roasties, broccoli, peas and cauliflower, and you can't go without your Brussels, an onion and some gravy. So this is the setup for today. We're using the 14 centimetre zebra can billy and a 12 centimetre billy, and I've got a special thing today, which is my new oven, which is a magic can, which is there. That's an oven. It's called the Magic Pan. Got Peter with me today. He's going to be having some food with us, the Christmas special. Say hello, Peter.
Hello.
Peter. Say Peter.
What?
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
That's Peter. He's talking a bit more today. Right, that fire is going down really well. Look at that, fire's going down really well. It's really warm now, really hot. I like it. Get some good coals off that, and then we'll get the cooker set up. I'm back in this position, my barbecue camp. I like it. I've got a table, and this is a lot of stuff I'm doing today. It's not what I normally do in the woods, so I want to make sure I've got something to prepare on. Peter's come out with his hammock. Let's put it up over there. So he's having a little chill out with me. Been prepping the wood from here. It's been up here seasoning. I left all this wood here last year, so I know it's good. Been chopping it up and preparing it. Didn't bother filming it. Everyone's seen everyone build a fire. So we'll be back when I get the cooker out. Right, let's get the cooker out. I'll show you the cooker. It's my new cooker. It's here in this pouch I made for it. This is made out of a pair of jeans, the leg. It's ripped jeans, that's why I sewed up the rip. Reinforced the bottom, stitched it all up. This top bit is the bit of the waistband for the jeans. Basically cut it off with the button still on it and sewed it to the, there you go, there's the jeans there. and I sewed it to the back of this pouch. So the cooker's in here. You'll see the review on this if you check out the review. There's another video on this. So this makes up my pole swivel cooker. Let's go and build it. Right, you're attached to a tree now. Shove that in. Out. I think I'm going to have to get my gloves out in a minute. This is getting hot. Oh. Right. Someone's got a brand new pair of gloves, and it's me. Treat myself. Christmas. Hey? I haven't got a mess tin. Oh, you have it. I've got a plate, you know. Alright, and you've got two. Yeah, I might use one. Yeah. Nice brand spanking new pair of gloves. Can't beat a nice fresh pair of glovies. As I call them, G-Love. Lovely. Let's hope they're as good as the other ones I got. I need one for my face because that's what's going to get burnt off. Right, let's get this that's set up. Let you have a look at that. So there's a review on it, so check that out. I'll put a link at the end of the video for the review. It's a fantastic bit of kit, made by master craftsman Trevor. I'll put all the links in for it at the end of this video, but it's on the review anyway. Brilliant piece of kit. I've got to bang it down a bit though. It's a bit high at the moment. I've got to knock it in a bit. I'll tap it down with my axe. Not hard, because you're not supposed to use your axe for this. Just to give me some support, stability. I'll move this block. It's getting hot. Love it, love that little bit of kit. Right, in this pot we're going to boil up potatoes, carrots and parsnips. Part boil I should say, because they're going to get roasted, so it's only a part boil. Let's get some salt in there. Sprayed salt all over my jacket. Lovely. Now that can go on the holder in a minute, on the hanger. And in this one we're going to be doing the others, which is I'll be using this water for the gravy as well. So we've got the Brussels, the mussels from Brussels. The Claude Van Dams, I call them. Get a bit of water in there. I'm going to pour water over on my jacket. This is my coat. What am I like? I'm a messy bugger. No, it's cold. The fluid, it doesn't work in the winter so well. You need your lighter. Get your lighter out.
Yeah.
Let's get that fired up. Little flamethrower. You need it actually in the fluid, so I'd put more in it. It's not even enough in there. Put some more. You got a light? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
No, it's just something. I only want to do a cup of coffee.
Yeah, he wants to do a quick brew. Let's go and burn these. Let's go and get this pot on. This is the big one. I might have to adjust that in a minute. Put the small one on. I don't want this boiling up too much straight away, so I'm going to adjust all the heights now. Look at that, isn't that lovely? You got to get yourselves one of these cookers, lads and ladies. Lovely. My pole's a bit bent. Might have to readjust because all my weight's at the top, you see. But we'll see. I don't think I put any salt in that. I'm going to take that pot off. I didn't put any salt in this one. Right, and then my other pan will go on that top one because I don't want it to, that one I want it to be warm but not mega hot, because it's going to be, when this is part boiled, all that's going to go into the magic pan, which is here, which is basically my oven. But then that will be my roasties. I'll have roast potatoes, roast chicken and all the little trimmings. This is going to be a proper Christmas dinner. Looking forward to it. Going well. Let's get rid of that paper. This is nice and hot. Right. Time to sit back and have a brew, I think. There's Peter's brew on. He's put a little bit of water in there for me to have one. This is what he always does. He leaves all his fires unattended and goes off miles away to play in his hammock. He does it regularly. He'll light a fire and then leave it and walk away. Most unresponsible bushcrafter ever. Nice bit of deadfall up there. Nice giant bit on that tree. It's dead. Birch. There's quite a lot of deadwood just around this little bit. Whole tree's down over there. So this is a good little shout, I think, for the future as well. Right, I'm going to prep some wood. Keep the fires burning, as they say. And hopefully it won't be too long before we've got something to eat. Start of a boil. steamed up, didn't you? But I don't want to let it go for too long because I don't want them too soft. I want to get them in the pan to fry them up in the oven. And then that oven pan will sit on the ring there. Up high, it won't be too much heat. I don't want it mega hot because the handle is a heat resistant handle, but we just don't know how far that goes, is heat resistance going to go, do we? Before it explodes. Give it another 5 minutes and I'll get that spuds and that out and put them into the magic pan. It's all trial and error when you're cooking on real fire, you know. It'd be fantastic though. It's always going to be epic. Just remember that. I always say it'd be epic, and it will be epic. It's going to be epic. Getting the potatoes ready for the magic pan. So let's have a look at them. They're boiling away. So let's have a look at these potatoes. Yeah, we're going to drain that, and then we're going to get it in there. Get some seasoning on it all. Let's do the drain then. That's the way, I think. With a larger veg, if you get that to rest on the clip, that pan, it gives you a really good opening. And you don't lose anything. Right, and so what we're going to do now is we're going to rest that down. I've got a packet of crispy roast potatoes seasoning, which I don't need a lot of, so I'm not going to put the whole lot in. Get some of this sprinkled in. Then what we'll do, we'll put the lid back on and we'll give it a good shake up. This will batter them a bit as well. Hopefully they're not too soft. Oh, they're a bit soft. This ain't going to go as well as I was hoping. I think I've overboard my spuds. Bit of oil. We're still going to go for it, even though they're overboiled and overcooked. This is going to get fried up. The potatoes have got well overcooked. But this is all I've got, so it's going to go on. When you're out in the woods, you do with what you got. Right, I'm going to put an onion in there, so I mainly add some flavour. I'm not planning on eating it probably. This is defrosted because they were frozen. And then we've got a chicken breast to go in there. If you're still watching, hopefully it'll come out alright. Right, I'm not going to add any more oil to that. I think we're good. Seal the magic pan up. Is there anything else that needs to go in that pan? No. Let's get it on. I think I'm going to lower it, check the heat and lower it. Well, actually, that's all right. That's on there now. I need to move that small pan out so it's not underneath the big one. It takes some of the heat away. See how that's doing as well. Let me just go and get something to lift the lid. It's not boiling, so this is going to get moved. onto the other one and drop it down on the other arm. Get it down in that heat in there, and then move this one over. If that needs more heat, I'll drop it, but it's nice to keep it up at the moment. Coming near the end now cooking, so I've rested my pan down on the coal bed because the coal bed's getting cooler. So have a look. There it is, you can hear it sizzling away. Let's flip it over, I've got to get a glove on. See, have a look at that veg. See how the veg is coming on. Get that glove off. Yeah, this was boiling away. I've moved it slightly over. Might be an idea, take it off and stand it. Stand it in this hot coal air. Just to keep it some. Not far off, I need that gravy water, so hopefully there's enough water in there. But I won't make too much gravy, that is. Right, this little cook stand is absolutely amazing. I say there's a review on it, so you'll be able to check out all its sizes and weights and everything about it. Just check that video out. It's been a fantastic day out with my brother, who just does what he does, which is lays around, don't do anything really, and we're really looking forward to this meal. So be back to you when I'm serving it up. Right, I've taken the pole cooker down, I've put it down here to cool down because we're going to start packing up as soon as we've eaten, packing up. And I'm cooking on the coal bed now, straight on the bed with the pan. It's nice and hot. And we have the veg over on this side. It's nice and hot. See the wisps of steam coming out of it, so I know it's boiling. I'm going to flip this pan. I don't know how hot the handle is. That's quite hot. I'll put a glove on for that. And then we'll flip it and I'm going to open and have a look at it. So I'm going to flip it and then I'll open it in a bit and have a look at it. We'll open it up in about 10 minutes and have a look. He's getting his hammock down now. Starting to get dark, you see, so we really need to get on it. That's why I've dropped down to the coal bed, because it's going to be the hottest point, and that's my only hope now of doing this before darkness. Not that I worry about that, I've got a torch, just as you want me to see it. Difficult to film at night, as you know. Right, let's have a look at it, let's get it off and have a look inside. It's warm, but it's not too hot to touch. Look at that, it's coming nice. So we're getting a nice roast coming on there. Let's get it back on and leave. Oh, it smells, can you smell it? Lovely. Let's get it back on, I reckon 5 more minutes or so. Get it in them coals, nicely in the coal bed. Lovely. Let's see how well the veg is doing, because I need water in that. I need the water for the gravy. I don't want to let this boil too dry. Look at that. Lovely. Oh. Back to you when we're serving. Right, I'm going to give that pan its last flip. Then I'm going to get ready to serve. Leave that on there for a couple of minutes and then I'm going to serve. Let's have a look. As you can see in the back of this pan, there's a little hole. There's one little hole there and it lets the steam out. That's boiling away lovely. They're going to be so soft, they are. It's Brussels though, isn't it? You don't want them too hard like bullets. Not like your mum does it. Not my mum. She don't make bullets. Right then, I think it's time to get it off and have a serving. That's all done. I've put the Yorkshires in as well. So look, just going to leave that in there to stay warm while I sort out that gravy. Lovely water for gravy, this. Probably too much, to be honest. So, no, I think we'll go with it. If it's too runny or too thick, what can we do? Turkey gravy, this. Bisto. I swear I heard it go. Oh, Bisto.
That makes it.
No, it's not too thin. Hot gravy. Can't beat it. Hobgoblin IPAs, got one each. See if we can get a nice servings out of this. Oh God, that smells good. Where's your knife? We've only got the ones with the chicken. I know.
Oh no,
I'm just going to open it up. Didn't know if Peter was coming. Last minute he said he was, and I didn't have another breast in. That's really succulent though. Little piggy in the blanket. I think there's your Yorkshire pudding. There's your stuffing. There's one stuffing each. Do you want a bit of onion?
Yeah. Cheers.
And then there's the potatoes. Told you they'd come out alright. Proper roasties as well. And a bit of roast carrot and parsnip.
That'll do.
Hang on, there's another thing here for you somewhere. Hang on, 1, 2, 3. How many lemon you got? Ah, that's right, I'll give you half.
Don't put it on that pan.
I'm going to cut that onion and give it a bit more. It's going to be a bit strong in the middle of that onion, I'm sure. Right, so let's see what we got. I'm going to have mine in the pan, as you do.
Cheers.
Might not have the presentation it needs, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's a beer for you.
No, cheers.
And there's a beer for me.
Cheers, Piggy.
Cheers. That's the Cooking in the Woods Christmas special. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like my videos, and always, if there's a fail in the video, you can make it better. Just don't give up. Never give up. Cheers. Merry Christmas.